Yes, I'm wearing a toque. Yes, I'm wearing a coat. Yes, we're still in Florida, but it's really cold this morning. It went down to 0 degrees last night, Celsius. But today we're getting back on the road. We've been in Florida, and specifically on the Panhandle, for almost 2 weeks now, which is longer than we stay anywhere. But we had good reason, we had friends in the area. Now we are finally going to start working our way west, and today we head to our first destination. Very exciting. This drive was especially exciting for us because we were going to start to cover ground that we hadn't already covered many times before. There's something about being on the road and seeing completely new sights that just makes our souls feel good.
It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening?
This was a much longer drive day than we've had since the beginning of the trip. 4 hours to be exact. But with all the new and interesting scenery, it seemed to fly by, and it wasn't long before we were parked at our site and getting set up. Now that we're all settled in to our new campsite, I'm doing my standard campground tour video. If you haven't seen those yet, you can find that playlist on the channel. I do a tour of all the campgrounds we go to. Anyway, we're settled in here for a couple days. Tomorrow, we're probably going to do some adventuring. And tonight, I think, is going to be a quiet one. Couldn't help but to do a little exploring of the park. Apparently, this is called a salt marsh. Guess it's mix of fresh water and salt water coming in from the ocean. All kinds of cool sounds around me. It's getting sunnier, it's starting to warm up, which is nice because I was wearing a toque again this morning, but I think this is probably our last cold day. Anyway, headed to the gym right now and Walmart, and then time for some adventuring. Just had a really great lunch, and it's actually surprising that sometimes some of the simplest meals to put together are just so much better on the road. We like to have sourdough with hummus and cheese, put some tomato on top of that, some avocados, a little bit of salt and pepper, and I'm telling you, it is just delicious. Highly recommended and really easy to make, especially if you're in an RV on the road. Dave and Hudson are resting inside, and when we came back from the gym earlier, I noticed some smoke in the distance, and you can kind of smell some smoke in the air. So I'm gonna go for a little bike ride and investigate and see if I can figure out what's going on. Here is a look at that smoke I was seeing earlier. Seems to be coming from over in that direction, which is where the visitor center is. So, continue the bike ride and see if we can get a closer look. I don't know if the camera's showing it right now, but it is so hazy in the air. And you could almost taste the smoke. So, I think we must be getting closer. Well, there's a good indicator that this is not an out-of-control fire and might be some sort of control burn. Not always a good sign when you see a truck labeled fire on the side with flashing lights driving away from you in the opposite direction of the smoke. Oh, you could see some of the bush burning there. So, the good news is this looks like it's actually a controlled burn. So you could actually see the fire crews working behind me. And this explains a lot, because this morning when we were out for Hudson's Walk, we did see a whole bunch of National Park Service fire trucks, all at, looked like one of the office buildings in the park, and it looked like they were having a bit of a powwow. So I guess they were prepping for this controlled burn today. And although I've seen the results of these controlled burns, I've never actually seen it happening in person. So this is kind of neat to see firsthand. Well, I guess they've moved the location of their controlled burn much closer to the visitor center. Well, no one seems too concerned, and it seems to be under control. So that's good. I am definitely going to smell like a campfire when I get back to the trailer. And here you see the aftermath. So, not too many flames anymore. Everything is slowly kind of dying out. All the larger trees are left standing. And it's just the little stuff that's kind of burnt out of the way. Well, I've got to say, that was actually really cool to see. I'm happy I took the bike ride over from the campsite to check that out. That evening, we headed out for a bike ride around Ocean Springs. One of our favorite things to do when we get to a new place is to bike through the neighborhoods to get a sense for what everyday life might look like in that area. Not maintained. As we were biking along, we came across this sign for a pottery studio. I had remembered reading about this place when I was looking for things to do in the area. This place was founded back in 1928, and it's a family-run business. As we were touring the studio, we were lucky enough to meet the family matriarch, and she told us all about the history of this place.
Brothers, the one was the potter who founded the business, and he did our hand-thrown work and developed several other glazes. And now his son Jim is our main potter, and his son young Peter is working with him.
And as it turns out, this was actually her birthday. She was turning 90 years old today.
Lace castware and the hand-painted work, which is stains that you purchase that can't make the stains.
You guys have to help me out. You're going to know in a second why.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mama. Happy birthday to you.
This is old folks' day.
Yeah, you've got a very nice shop here.
Thank you.
Lots of really nice things.
Y'all have a nice visit, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you.
After another great experience, we slowly made our way back through the winding neighborhoods to our campground. This was another great stop, and it just has us that much more excited for what's going to come next. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It really does help us out. And don't forget to come back tomorrow to see where we go next.